question 23. It says in the diagram, O is the center of the circle. This is O. This is our center of our circle. This is O. If line OA is 25, this line is 25, and line AB is 40, the lower line is 40. Find line OH. That's find the height of this triangle. You know, from the theorem that has to do with chords and circle geometry, we know the line from the center that hits the chord making it 90 degrees divides the chord into two equal parts. So this 40, A to H is 20 and H to B is 20, and this forms a kind of right angle triangle. So we have something like this. This is our AHO. This is 25, and facing the right angle is the hypotenuse. We have here to be 20 because the line from the center of the circle hits the chord at the middle, thereby making it 90 degrees. So we have this as 25, this as 20, and we're looking for this. So we're still using Pythagoras theorem, and the theorem we're using doesn't have to do with angles, so we use hypotenuse squared equals opposite squared plus adjacent squared. In this case, the only one that is most relevant is the hypotenuse. The adjacent and the opposite have the same effect, so you don't really need to know which is which except for the hypotenuse. So we have our hypotenuse as 25 squared. Since we are not using our angle, this can be opposite, it can be adjacent. What we really need to get when we're using this Pythagoras theorem that requires no angle is that we identify our hypotenuse. 25 squared equals, and make 20 opposite, so we have 20 squared plus adjacent, we can make adjacent x squared. On the next line, we can say 25 squared is 625 equals 20 squared is 400 plus x squared. Since we are looking for x, we'll take out the 400, that's 625 minus 400 plus 400 crosses the equals to sign and turns into minus 400 equals x squared. 625 minus 400 will give us 225 equals x squared. We can write it as x squared equals 225. For us to find our x, to remove the squared from the x, you find the square root of both sides. So square root cancels the square. X is equals to square root of 225 is 15. Line OH is 15 centimeters. Our answer is therefore A.